Hello. Welcome in. How are you, Miss Ann? Thank you for joining. Let's see. I'm getting my files ready. Um, Add to the screen, the other machine. Oh, I'm glad you found my channel too. Um, so today I'm doing some orders, and these orders are a couple things. So I'm going to do some spring towels. So I have towels. We're going to work on two different types. So I have the fluffy type with a little bit more pile, and then we have the flat. So we're going to do, ooh, that's so wrinkled. I need to grab my little press thing. So um, I don't like when you have like your towels like this, and they're, because they've been folded, they're wrinkled. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Soyini. Welcome in. How are you all today? So today we're going to do multiple things. So I have cameras on my multi-needle, and I also have cameras on my smaller laser, the Glowforge. So I have orders that I'm completing today, and we're going to knock them out. And so I figured it would be a good time to do some towels. We're going to do thin towel or thinner towel that doesn't necessarily require um, some sort of topping. And then we're going to do a thicker one, which would require a topping. Good evening, Marina. Welcome to the live. Thank you all for joining. My name is Sean, and I embroider. I have lasers, 3D printers, and I just do a lot of the things. So tonight, hey, Derica. So tonight we will be doing towels, and we will also be cutting some name, what are they called? Name puzzles for kids. So those are two things that we will be doing today. So let me go grab my little pad for pressing so that I can press these towels really quickly. And I have that little Cricut mini press, so that's what I use to press with. And I have it, here it is. And then we will embroider towels. And then I will also be working on, because most of the time when I'm in here, hey, Miss Veronica, most of the time when I'm in here, oh, I love the tea towels. I actually am doing multiple things. So you guys will literally be working with me tonight as we do multiple things. Now, I carry these little press pads, have tons of them around my house. And I have several little mini presses and things. And the designs are spring designs, and they're going to go right here in the middle. And so all I'm going to do is literally just kind of iron it a little bit. I don't have any starch down here, so that's okay. I just want to make sure that it doesn't pull too bad. And the stabilizer that I'm using for the tea towel, um, and these come from All About Blanks. If you've not heard of All About Blanks, she's out of Atlanta, her and her husband, and they are super nice, but they have the best towels. Like, I mean, you can literally find almost any color you like, and they just got their own warehouse, so they're able to ship from their own warehouse now, which is really, really good as well. But super nice people. If you guys need, um, if you need something like that, then I would go to them, and it is called All About Blanks. So on my tea towels, I definitely use Hey, SJ3, I definitely use a tearaway, but because of how the fibers are in this, I tend to use a sticky tearaway. And so that's what we're going to use tonight. And I'm going to show you how I do my tearaway. And, it's probably a little, I mean, my sticky, and it's probably a little bit different from how other people do. So I'll show you. Give me 1 second. I need to grab my hoop. So one of the things that I do, first off, especially when it's coming on a roll, I normally just roll it out to make sure that it goes over my hoop like this. And I cut it really, really close to the edge, but I make sure I have some there. Y'all know what I'm looking for, right? My paper scissors. Give me 1 second. I will return. I know they're right here somewhere. Here they are. Because this paper has, because this stabilizer has a paper backing, I do not cut this stabilizer with my regular shears. I use my paper shears. You see, I have them labeled. They say paper. Welcome in, everyone. Miss Veronica. Hey, Miss Marissa. Hey, Miss Linda. You say you're lost. Oh no, we're about to do towels. I sent you a link too. Hey, Miss Chrissy. Hey, Miss Tammy. All right, so this is my stabilizer. The way I do this, and don't mind me because I sometimes put this on wrong. So the right way is to have it on the front like this. I already know that. I do it wrong. But this part, the paper, is what stays up on top. So I put my paper right here and I make sure I have the little tab facing me, especially when I'm doing this without like Hoop Master or something like that. And then I just put the top on. So now it sounds like a little drum. So that means you'll hear people say, make sure it's taut. So that just means it sounds kind of like a drum. And then once you have it like that, then you're good to go. So now what I do is I take my little scissors, my paper scissors, and I cut out a square in here. Now you got to be careful because let me tell you how many times I've actually cut my stabilizer. I'm not trying to cut the stabilizer. I'm just trying to fray it just enough so that I can tear this paper out of here. Now I'm gonna tell you what it prevents. A lot of people use spray and all this kind of stuff. I'm not trying to gum up these expensive things. So guess what? I don't do it. I put it in here like this. Then now I could have used a fast frame. Absolutely. Would have been much easier to use a fast frame. But I'm using this simply because I want to show you a different way of how you can use the hoops that you have. And then you don't have to feel like you're making a big mess on the hoop that you have. So like literally all I'm doing is pulling this paper from around here and then it leaves the sticky part. So there, it's nice and sticky, nice and sticky. All right, so now all I'm going to do, I already know because I do so many of these that I want my image to be right off in this area here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit of this hanging off the hoop. But now I'm turning this around where this tab, which is the tab here, is facing away from me because I know that's the bottom. And so I'm just going to try to hold it up and do it. lay it flat here, and then just press it down. So literally, I am pressing it towards the sticky. That is all I am doing. And now it's in there and it's ready to go. Ah, I like the X. X marks the spot. That's true. I could do that. Okay. That is a good suggestion too. So now it's in there. I know it's hard to see. It's in there and we're ready to embroider. Now, thinking about this, when I put this in here, I got all this that's going to be here. So what I do is I just fold it up so that it's not hitting the top of my embroidery machine. Or sometimes if it's too bulky, I'll just turn it around because I'm like, okay, nobody has time for that. So, but what I'm going to do, I have these little clips. And so I just take one of my little clips and I clip it in. And then I make sure, and I'll show you as soon as I clip it here. Okay, let me go grab a clip over here. And I apologize. My room, I have like this, I made my own little makeshift, what's that thing called? That closet cabinet everybody was buying. I didn't buy that. I just bought me a whole bunch of bookshelves and put them together um, and made my own. But I have a little container of my clips, and so it's on the shelf. So these little things. Now these I got from the Dollar Tree. Um, the ones that I'm using, I'm quite sure if you've ever been to Dollar Tree, you've probably seen them, but I got them from Dollar Tree. Yes. Now, once I do that, I'm just going to clip the edges so that it will stay rolled up. And I'm not clipping it to anything. I'm just clipping it to itself. And it's the tip end because I don't want these clips to get in. So my clips are here on the edges, just like that. And then now I'm good to go. Yep, this is a way of floating, Miss Veronica. Yep. This is the first way I learned how to float. So I was doing this before I got my fast frames. So now let's go do it. And I just put all of the images on a jump drive. Question is this it? I don't know. I'll take you guys with me. We'll figure it out together. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, this is the right thing. I have quite a few cameras set up today, guys, because I wasn't sure. Let's see. All right. And I need to pick my colors. Let's see if I picked the right jump drive because I always have jump drives laying around. Uh-oh, I think it's going to time out. Oh, no, there it is. All right, so it didn't capture all of them. That's okay. We'll do this. So it says always, all things grow with love. It's just a little spring saying. All right, now let's put this on here. And I've already oiled my machine. Oh, but I didn't adjust it. So let's do that. You guys get to see all the things today. I had a bigger hoop on here. And now I have to adjust it. So these are the things that you have to take into account for when you're getting ready to embroider. It's not it's not like I'm doing mass embroidering, but at least when you're about to start, these things you have to take into consideration just to make sure you got everything ready to go. Are there any questions? I'll be back in a second. So if you have some, think about them. When we get this going, I'll come over and answer questions and say hello to all of those who I haven't said hello to. But thank you all for joining me tonight. I know you could be doing other things, but you are watching me embroider some tea towels. We're going to do a tea towel, and then we're going to do the thicker towel. And that one we will have to use a topper. Now, I like to just make sure once I get it on here, smooth it out one more time. Let me lock this. And you kind of see, I hope anyway. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Okay, I'll get it a little bit closer. All right. Okay, so now we have it here. And what I need to do is I'm going to make sure by doing my trace, but I have to set my colors first because I haven't done that. And so my yellow is 501, and I have all my colors actually set up in the machine. And so this way I can just touch them and keep going. All right, what number is purple? Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to have to go look. Now, if you have this machine and you have your colors set up, the way I have to go look is I'm going to hit this little button here, which is the little piece of paper. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look for my purple, and I have it at 603. Then I hit OK. Now, I didn't mess up anything, but I came right back to my screen. And now I can just put in 0603 and it takes it. And then for my pink, I think that's 102, but I'm going to go look. And nope, it's 125. 0125. And then I have a blue 055. Ooh, that should have been 2 zeros. Okay, and that's it. So now I'm going to end that. And what I'm going to do now is a trace. So for my trace, let's hit this. Let's see what happens. All right, so it is 3.9 by 3.25. So it is right off in there. I'm going to trace one more time because it looked a little weird on this side over here. I just want to make sure. Okay, it looks perfect. Now, if you'd like to have these little images, I do have the links to them down below, and you can get them on my page. I mean, in the description of this live. So it is there. It says it will take 15 minutes. It has to rightly identify all the colors properly. So that means I actually had them loaded correctly. So we will start. Now let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay, let me check and see if you guys have any questions. Okay, you can hit the Dollar Tree for those. Yes, definitely. You asked previously what machine do I have. I have a CE 1100 PRW. Okay, a computerized sewing machine. Okay, and it has an embroidery feature. That's pretty awesome too, because you can definitely use that to do things like this. You just have to, it's like a one needle, I'm assuming, and you just have to change out your thread as necessary. But that sounds really nice though, you know. I need to sit down. What did you do? Okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Oh, yes, ma'am. Peel and stick is absolutely wonderful. And this saves you from having to do the sprays and all those things on your machine because unless it's my, unless I have to, I try my best not to have to spray. Like Mr. Veronica said. Yep, yep. You have to start it. Yeah. So you can definitely use it. Okay, you gonna work on some projects, Miss Thing? That's very cool. Oh, no worries, Miss Veronica. I emailed it to you, Miss Linda, to your servant only use. Okay, no questions. I'm gonna move us over to the Glow Forge. Okay. Oh, it did autocorrect. Lord have mercy. Don't you these computers? I tell you, it's gonna get interesting. Gonna get interesting. So no, ma'am, I do not prefer any particular type of stabilizer, and I'm gonna tell you why. There are three manufacturers of stabilizer. You're gonna get one of them. There's only three. Everybody's just renaming it as their own, and they allow them to do that. So it's all the same, pretty much. It's all the same. Okay. So now, see what you use. Oh, we're gonna use it on this one. So a towel that has what we call a pile or something thicker, you would use it on top of this. So we are going to use it on top of this. So we'll have water soluble. Actually, I prefer the heat soluble, and to me it tears really really easy. Now I get it from All Stitch, and by the way, I am not sponsored by anyone. Everything here is all my own little thoughts, and I'm just sharing the stuff that I do. So it has like a little frosting on it, so like if you needed to iron it, irons away like literally, because I don't like to have to wet people's garments. So I prefer something like this because you can tear it off, and then once you tear it off, you literally any of those little places where it may get stuck in a letter. All you do is hit the iron on it. Yes, but yeah. So we will be using this here next. So that is the next thing that we will do. And while that's happening, I am going to. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to close the tab. I hope you guys are still there. Sorry about that. I was trying to go to the Glow Forge, and if you know anything about the Glow Forge, so what a Glow Forge is a CO2 laser, and basically it's used for cutting, engraving, all those things. And what I'm about to make right now are some children. I think they call them kid name puzzles. So I'm about to make two of those, and they're really easy cut items. I'm going to use some scrap wood, but it'll be really nice. So give me one second. I am loading up the first file. And this little lady's name is Anna. And so I got an Anna and a Maddie to make. And so we're going to make Anna first. And then we'll come back and make Maddie. So, with more, and we're just going to cut that. All right, let me add into our little happy video here, my third camera, because I was playing with all the things today. I was trying something new. Yep, heat soluble. Let me tell you one thing, SJ3, you will always need stuff. Let me tell you, always need stuff. Yes, and my laser name is Prosperity, by the way. So there's the go for it. Each one of my machines I try to name. So I am going to try to use this maple. Maybe you can see it has a big old hole in it, but what I am going to do is called using my scrap. All right, so hi, Miss Natasha. Okay, Miss Miriam said, "Oh wait, oh you just bought this file? Nice, yes. I got it from Creative Fabrica. Um, and have you done any beading? No, I haven't done beading on garments. I think that would be really, really nice to do. But I have not. All right, Miss Ann just bought that file. I got it off of Creative Fabrica. Okay, so you can use clear heat away, same as you would water soluble. Yes, ma'am, you can. I've never tried that. I hate using water. I do too. Yes, it makes it gummy, sticky afterwards. So yes, what you will see with the heat is, let me see. I have one. Let me tell you what they call it at All Stitch. Because I buy it. I buy a lot of it. Is this it? No, that's the soft one. And you know who else has it is Floriani has it as well. Nope, that's soft. You know what? This might be Floriani now that I think about it. It's called Heat and Gone. It's called Heat and Gone. But yes, it's called Heat and Gone. It's heat removable topping stabilizer. But yes, it's called Heat and Gone. And I do have several of these in here in my drawer. So I have a whole drawer in front of me that's full of stabilizer on the roll. But yes, this one is called Heat and Gone. Now, if anyone would like a Glowforge, if you're interested in a Glowforge, I do have a link for that. You can definitely ping me, and I will make sure to post it afterwards in the chat. Yep. Hey, Miss Karen. All right. So that's almost done. Once that's done, then we will scoop this up Now, let me go back over to the Glowforge and I will put this baby on so you guys can see it cut. Where is it? Glowforge. And the Glowforge, two things about the Glowforge. So, because I'm using proof grade material, it already knows that, hey, with that barcode, this is proof grade material, and it tells it what kind of material I'm using. And it says, hey, she's using proof grade. Um, and it also says, like, hey, this is what we need to do. So it already knows all the things about the material and how it should work. Hmm. Okay, so I also need to cut these little holes in here. All right, so I think we're ready to cut. Now, here we go. All right, so what I'm doing on my machine is setting up the print. You'll see the print head move here shortly. It'll be setting everything up. I'll move the boom arm over a little bit more so you'll be able to see. What it's doing now is it is calculating exactly how long it will take um, to cut. And you know what? I'm special. I really should be cutting the whole thing. So let me cancel. um, Turn that on to dismiss. Print. All right. So again, thank you guys for coming. Um, I appreciate you joining me on Sundays, your Sunday afternoon, sharing your Sunday evening with me because it is evening now. Um, and just hanging out because I'm trying to get some stuff done. Yes, I am a very big multitasker. Like, I think I do that all day, every day. My machine does not come with embroidery hoops. Oh, so I would check with the manufacturer because if you look on their page, they may actually have some hoops for your machine. Yes, I would try the manufacturer's website first, see if they have anything on there, and then if you purchase it locally, I would think the manufacturer's website though. I would try that first because normally they will list out what they have for those machines, and you'll be able to do that. So now let's do this. So the Glowforge is telling me, for you guys that want to know, that it's going to take 3 minutes and 28 seconds to cut this out. So that's not bad, not bad at all. But I'm going to. I'm not sure how how loud does my machine sound to you guys? The embroidery machine. Does it sound really loud? Because once I turn on, hey, picture me crafting. Once I turn on the glow forge, I actually have to turn on the exhaust fan. Oh, it's done. It is done. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the exhaust fan here. Then I am going to move this over just a tad bit so you guys will be able to see it cutting. Let's start here. Uh-oh. So now the sound you hear is the glow forge now. And it is cutting the letters now because that letter didn't drop. It kind of worries me. I may need a second pass because this wood is rather thick. So I have this camera on a boom arm, but I don't feel like it's showing anything besides smoke. There we go. There we go. All right, now let's take a look at this one. Click OK here. And this is what it looks like. It's super cute. Now it has a whole bunch of jump stitches now. I don't know what's going on in Creative Fabrica, but whoever did this design, I gotta clean these jump stitches. But it's definitely not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, precious pieces. Welcome in. So this is the design. It did quite well. Okay, thank you. Not loud at all. Thank you. Perfect. All right, welcome in, guys. So we just finished the tea towel, and this tea towel was done. And as you see, I did not have a topper on it, and it looks just as good. So I'm gonna tell you how I do. I just rip it off. Well, it's out of there. Boom. I'll go back later. Now, one of the things I pride myself in is making sure that my back looks just as good as my front. And so I rip it off, and then I'll go back and take a pair of shears and just pull all this out of here, all the little paper, and then I'll go to the front and clip all these jump stitches that they have. But, for a spring towel, this is gonna be so cute hanging up in someone's kitchen, right? I'm going to make me one of these. That's really cute. All right, so on to the next one. I'm going to do the exact same thing with my sticky stabilizer, but this time I'm going to put my towel in between here so that I can have my heat stabilizer on top. My heat away. Heat and gone. All right, so now all I'm going to do is cut this with my paper scissors. Remember, don't use your good shears to cut paper, including, because this is paper, even though there's stabilizer on here, this is paper. This will dull your scissors. You do not want to do that. You know what, guys? That 3 minutes is up. That stuff is done. How about that? Well, this just sound like, yep, it's gone back. So, the Glow Forge is done. Puzzle number 1 complete. I tell y'all, I'm working on my orders. Working on my orders. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I do it. All right, so look. We got it. We got it. So now, here's the tricky part of this one. You know what? I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I'm gonna hoop it. I'm gonna float it. I'll float it because otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare trying to do that. And I'm gonna try Miss Ann's technique where she puts the X on her paper. See, now it's taut, so I'm gonna try her technique where you put an X in the middle and pull it up, which I think that works too. So, let's put it up like a can of banjo fiddle or something. But yeah. So I'm doing it very lightly because I don't want to tear the stabilizer underneath. There we go. And it makes some cute little squares. I mean, triangles, sorry. Makes some cute little triangles here. And it's coming up. Thank you, Miss Anne. I love trying new techniques as well. You gave me 4 little cute triangles that I'm just rolling on around and pulling them. Now you have to be careful because you don't want, if you have nails like I do, you gotta be careful. You put a hole in the stabilizer, then you just defeated what you were trying to do. So we don't want to do that either. All right, so there we go, and it's up. Now I'm gonna take this one. Let me look at it because I always have to make sure I know where it's gonna go. So this one will be the same. I'm going to put it right here in the middle in this square part. I'm going to leave some of this over the edge. So when I lay it down, I'm going to line it up because there's lines here, but I'm going to line it up with the line here. So that way I know for a fact that it is straight across here. So now I'm going to lay it down because I don't want to stick it and it not be aligned properly. But we can use all the things that we have as our guides and rulers because these things are just as good. All right, so now I have this. It's in here, and we have it's all something in properly. So now I'm gonna tell you what I love about this stabilizer. It is called Heat and Gone. It's perforated already. I just tear off a piece and I stick it in the little hole that's already here. So, oops, it falls off because it's not stuck to anything. But there, it'll go on top. So when I put this in here, first I have to fold this side up so that it doesn't hit the back of my machine. Got my little clip to hold it on there. Got little clips for this side. Now, the one thing that I do, because normally once you have this sit, once you sit this off in there, and I'm talking about the topper, the stabilizer here. Once you sit it off in there, once you get it over to the machine, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, it helps you mark the spot. Yes, it does. So now we're gonna take it over here and put it. Now let's push this under here. You have to be careful because let me tell you guys something. If there is one thing I know about these embroidery machines, they are super, super sensitive. So you have to be careful not to hit them with something, not to jab something, not to force something, all of those things. So now let me turn the fan off. Because as I use the Grow Forge, you have to have that exhaust fan to pull that smoke out of here. All right, so now I'm just taking my little paper and I'm gonna slide it under here. Derica, I'm not gonna hold it. I'm just gonna lay it down here. Because I know she said, your fingers under there, Sean. I see your fingers. I know she over there saying it. I know it, girl. So let me do this because I have to go get we're going to have a different one on this one. So let me go get the other design. And this one is going to be 3 little bunnies. And I got to go get the colors. And we're going to make this little one white. And then this one is, oh man, I forgot what that pink was, 125. So that's pink and white. Then we got a yellow one, which is, I got the number, 501. And then, oh, the outline is pink. Oh, cute. Okay. So 0125. Okay. Now this one in the edit, and it is 2 by 3.90. So let's do our trace. Ooh, now that's going to be the little problem. You see how that wanted to stand up because it got caught. So that's one of those things. Now I'm just going to push it back down. Now what we can do, see I got stuff hanging around, is when it starts I can hold it with this. Just don't put your fingers under there. Got not a toothbrush, I got a paintbrush. But I use this brush for I don't know, anything, brushing something out. I probably used it to clean out that thing earlier. So let's do this. Let's hit embroidery. It says 11 minutes, guys. It's only 11 minutes. It'll be done. So now let's see. I don't think it's gonna move it this time because of where the needle starts. Okay. And these gonna be 3 little bunnies. 3 cute little bunnies. And we'll let it go. Let me see if you guys can see on that. Let me move it up a little bit. Nope. I think this tape is gonna be in our way because yeah. Hold on. Okay. I'll leave it there. All right. Now. Oh, hey, Miss Linda. Mm-mm. Let's get this up out of here. Oh, I did say I didn't think it did it, but it didn't. Oh man, look at there. I did say I needed to do a second pass. Because look, it didn't go all the way through. Darn it, man. And this is my fault. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to try to do. Because I'm special like this. And I'm okay with trying it. It only took 3 minutes. I'm going to lay it. Well, I don't necessarily need this one. But I do need that one. Because Anna did not come out. So I'm going to try to overlay it in the software. Because there is a camera in the GoPro. Thank heaven. I'm going to try to overlay it and cut it one more time. Wait. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda, I just added you to the screen. I didn't know you were there. Yes, ma'am. It is. It's 1/4. It is. It's 1/4. It is, and it said, it was thick material, so it knew what it was. But the problem is, it didn't cut it like it was. And this is thick maple plywood, so it's actually maple plywood. Um, and it just didn't cut it. So I know for the next one, I'll need to make sure um, that I get it cut. So I'm going to ignore everything else and just cut out the name I made. I hope it's right, but if it doesn't look right, it's okay. It was scrap wood. I was just trying something. But guys, thank you for joining me. I'm Sean. If you haven't been here before, thank you for joining. If you have, welcome back. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're working on towels tonight. And I'm also making a name puzzle for a kid. And so you're seeing me cut on the glow forge, which is a CO2 laser. And I'm also embroidering. Um, I have a couple of things I actually need to test embroider that were digitized for me for one of the things that I'm going to do. So I also had these, if we had enough time to do. This is a mitt, and so I was literally going to put the same thing. Now, this cut is only going to take a minute and 37 seconds. So let me go turn the fan back on, and I will get to cutting. Yeah, it was two passes. Definitely two passes. And I saw that and I said that and I still took it out. I was being a little special. Can you guys see the bunny? They are cute. Turn on the fan. And let's start this back to touching over here. Now move it over a little bit so you guys, oh shoot, I can't change it. Ah, and I opened it. Oh my gosh. So I just did all the wrong things. This stops the go forward. It is not gonna let me it is not going to do anything. I was trying to put it where you guys could actually see it cut. I'll turn it all the way around. I'm doing all the right thing. Let's do everything backwards. I opened it up. Because when you open it up, it resets it. It's like, honey. No, 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 no. You can't do that. It does not like it. Let me move it over here. There we go. Now, let me go realign it. Yeah, that was my fault. I did that. Messed it up. But once we have it cut, it's gonna be super cute. It really is a cute thing. So we go for this, play around, line and back up. I tell you, almost looks like it doesn't fit any longer, which is bad. So let's see what happens now. We shall see what happens now. It's doing its autofocus. That's what it does. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I am a horrible painter when it comes to painting this stuff. Now, Miss Glenda and Miss Veronica, they the pros. Me, we're gonna see what happens with this paint. I may need to leave it alone, let it just be natural, buff it out a little bit, slap a little shine on it. But you know, kids like color. And be like, hey, you can do it yourself.
Get the markers, Miss Shawn. That's the best ones to use. The
Oh,
Posco. Get the Posco markers. I know you got a set.
I do. You are right. I forgot about those. I forgot. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. I forgot all about
Cause I can't paint one, two, or three. So yeah,
that.
the Poscos will help you out, make you look professional.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Because I sure forgot. Wow, those bunnies are looking so cute. I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing is gonna have to be recut because of the fact that it uh did not cut it correctly.
It's probably overlaid a little off. That's what it does.
It
Um,
did.
it's not. It's not. Can you sand it?
Oh no, ma'am. It literally made it a double line. It's okay. I recut it.
You couldn't find what you couldn't find, Miss Veronica. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little hoarse today.
Oh, by the way, she's celebrating her birthday this weekend. Yay, Miss Linda, happy birthday.
Girl, 38, baby. I'm so glad to be here.
I know, girl. Ooh. All right, so see, he gave me double lines. So nope, I just killed my camera. Camera down. Ouchie. Uh-oh. My little broom arm fell over. But you see that? For a little Anna's name, like it's like doubled. Okay. I'll recut it. The good thing is it doesn't take long for this. So I apologize. I'm a little confused over here with which way I should be turning. Why decided to look at this way? Okay. Turn it the wrong way. Trying to get the camera back on the counter. Alright, there we go. Alright, now bunny rabbits are done. Look at that. We got two towels completed. We're gonna get Anna's name done. So I'm going to, this is also 1/4. Let's just turn it this way. Because I'm not sure what type of wood that is. We're gonna put the whole thing over and then I'll just keep that base. Gonna play with it for something else. But let's see. Let's see how cute the little bunnies are.
Miss Shawn, did the base come out good?
I think it's a little short. But it did come out. But I
Well,
actually
because I'm finna
I don't
say
want
you can still use that with 1/8 on top. Because the base is the only thing that needs to be thick.
to. Yeah, I don't have thin wood, so everything's 1/4 tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the final rabbit. Can you guys see it? Am I too high? Can you see the bunny rabbit?
Yeah. Well, you done took it out of screen. There you go. Oh
Okay,
gosh, come back.
I'll come over here. This way I
That
know it's.
is nice. Oh my God. Did you link the file, Miss Shawn?
Yes, it's in the
Thank you very
description.
much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. It's so cute. So again, I'm just gonna rip it off of there. Then I'll clean it up afterwards. And let me show you. Let's show you. So see, I did use it. This is so easy, guys. Like I love this stuff. And like literally, there's nothing for me to clean up. There's nothing there. Nothing. And they are so cute. It's like I see one little piece. So the good thing is that it shines. So there's a piece under the ear that pull right on up. You don't have to wash anything. I just love that stuff. I just love it. So, got the bunnies. And don't they look like they're sitting on grass, right? Looks
Yeah,
like they're
you're right.
sitting
That is cute. Miss Sean, can you see that?
on grass. Oh, thank you. Now you gotta go do some towels, Miss Veronica. Oh, thank you, ladies. Yes, I think it is cute as well. And so there you go, the kitchen towel ready. Bunny sitting on the grass,
You know
and
what? You're
then
right. They are actually sitting on grass.
hmm we have our little tea towel. Oh, there we go. Good night, Miss Ann. Thank you for coming in and sharing. So here's this one. So we got them done. We got them done. And it's in 1 hour. So we got some good work done. Now, all I gotta do is clean them up, get, fix the back part, take that stabilizer from the back, and on this one, clean up these stitches. But these bunnies, they stitched out perfectly. They are super duper cute. All right.
You're
They
right. The
did
colors
come
are spot
out.
on.
They did come out. Yes. They look really, really good. And the bunny's tail is a heart. Look at that. It's a little heart. So that is super cute. All right, let's get this thing reprinted over here. This time we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right. Diana, thick maple. Okay, and then I'm going to do. I'm gonna actually slow it down. I'm gonna see with that cut when I
Oh,
slow
I
that
need to
down
show
to
Michelle.
150. Ma'am.
I picked up some while I was on my little vacay.
Uh-huh.
I thought they were so cute.
What you
It's the
got?
tea towels.
Oh, that is. Oh, it has a bunny on it.
Yeah. Um, I should have did that first. Yeah. Tea towels, Hobby Lobby. I thought this color here was
Oh,
so
that's
cute. I
pretty.
like that.
Yeah, that is pretty.
And it's funny, Miss Sean, what you just did.
Would match. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it is. I like the little
And then they
cottontails.
got the little other little thing. Yeah, I thought that was really cute. Yeah, that is cute.
It is cute.
I'm jealous because the tail ain't got a heart on it over here. Mm,
Oh,
I am cold, you guys. Jesus.
second. Okay. All right, guys. I think I got everything lined up and ready. Making sure nothing's on an edge.
Thank you, Miss Veronica.
Oh,
So what's
right.
coming up next? St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I got those towels. I did one. I need to do another one.
Okay. You know, you might be right. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut Anna's name and I'll keep my other little piece of wood, but because I need to make sure that Anna fits. All right, so let's do print. See how long that takes. Then I'm gonna cut us out of here because I know there's some other folks that are going live tonight. At least I think. I know she's supposed to be doing her giveaway tonight. But again, guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm here. I'm trying to be here every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central, doing something different. But at the same time, like this, I'm working on some orders. So you just be here with me working on orders. Now, this one's only going to take 3 minutes, so we should be done in 3 minutes. And then I can use those pens Miss Linda was talking about to color them because I do have them. They're literally right here on my little shelf. And so I'm not one of those people that I actually stay by my glow words so I don't go too far. But these are the pens she was talking about that we can actually paint with. They work so nice. And so I just keep an eye on my glow words because it is CO2. When you're cutting with a laser, it is fire. So you just have to be careful. So the other thing I had wanted to embroider on, this is just for a chest, because I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and I always like, so full disclosure, I use these knits in some of my testing material because it's only $1. Nobody's gonna be looking at it. So I use this for testing material. And so I was just gonna test stitch out a new image on that and see how it does. Because you never know. It might just be cute. But on this one, I would use a fast frame because I do need to stick it off in there. So I have several fast frames. I would just put it in there. Keep it moving. Got 1 minute, 18 seconds left. Does anybody have any questions about the tea towels or use the different types of stabilizer we used tonight or any of that? Okay. All
So
right,
where did
54.
you get that the tower on top from? Where did you get that from?
This
That's
one
not
I got from Costco.
okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm. I love Costco towels. They have some really nice towels. And then this one was from All About Blank.
Miss Latasha has a question. Go ahead, Miss Latasha.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Did it finish? It just finished. It's cooling down. Please ask your question, Miss Latasha. You're probably over there typing. I know how that goes. But you're like, hold on. Give me a minute. Yep. Okay. This time they cut, guys. Yay.
That's gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just make sure you get your A's, the
The
middle of your
base.
A's.
You said the base?
Off
Oh, the
tonight's
A's?
topic. On one of your previous lives, you made bold cozy. What marking pen do you use to mark your batting? I'm gonna repeat that.
I have it. I
You
know what
got
you're
it?
talking about.
Okay.
So I have a couple different marking pens. I use it's the one that it goes away in a couple hours. So it's literally colored, and then after like I want to say 4 or 5 hours, it like evaporates with air. Um, and I don't have any of those down here. They're upstairs in my quilting space. Um, but what I can do is I can post that underneath that underneath the that particular video. What's the name of the pen? I can definitely do that.
Um,
Yes, ma'am. I can do that too. I can link them.
the X.
The X at the bottom. Yes, ma'am.
Well, Miss
So I
Shawn,
can do that.
it really doesn't make a difference because you're not gonna see that.
You don't.
That's for the batting.
Yes, because you can actually use a regular pen.
Yeah, because you're not gonna see it because your fabric's gonna go. Um,
Hey, Snacks.
I don't know.
Yeah, so she's right. So basically, because you're marking with an X, the on the batting, you really won't see it. So you could use a regular pen, or if you had like a fabric marker or something like that, you could use that as well.
Okay. Thank you, Miss
hmm
Natasha, for your question.
Yes, ma'am. So my little name board came out cute. I still have to take the masking tape off of it and paint it, but and glue it together. But it did come out. So I got it done. And guys, we're just 11 minutes over our normal time, but I'm so happy you all were able to come. Please like and subscribe. And we'll be back next Sunday for some tutorial. I don't know what yet. If you have suggestions of things that you'd like to see, please let me know. I'd be happy to oblige. And thank you guys for joining us. Have a
Thank you.
great rest of the week
You're
and
welcome,
go
Miss
sew
Natasha.
something. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Latasha. So I'll
Thank you for
post
sharing, Miss
pictures. So
Shawn.
yes, ma'am. I'm gonna post the picture once I get it all painted, so you guys will be able to see it on my YouTube. Maybe in like a YouTube story, but it'll be cute. So I'm excited. All right. Have a good night.
Good night.